Hello you lot, how you all doing? Hope you're all fine and dandy and absolutely brilliant and loving life as you should be. It's nice and quiet this evening, so I thought to myself, let's do the last toolbox in the little series of what's inside the old toolboxes. Last time I was absolutely over the moon when I found the snap-on. I found this little snap-on. What is it? It's a midget M70M. When I found that last time, I was over the moon. I couldn't believe it because, well, I don't know. I know I've already said I won't pay snap-on prices, especially these days. But it doesn't mean I don't like snap-on tools. It doesn't mean I don't want snap-on tools. So to find a little ratchet like that, considering I love little ratchets, I was over the moon. So before we do that, does anybody know what these are? Right, I've got all of these. They didn't come out of any of those toolboxes. I've had them for years knocking around in my normal toolboxes. Don't know where they came from, don't know who gave them to me. I definitely didn't buy them. But the thing is, they're all ratchets, right? They seem cheap, crap ratchets. They all do. The only numbers they've got on the ratchet themselves is 2004. Now is that the year that they were made, or is that just a number? I don't know. But the thing is, the socket, all of them are the same. The socket that's on them, bloody how am I going to do it? Don't forget, I haven't got a screen on this camera. It's a fuzzy screen, it's broken and it's upside down, so I don't know what the hell I'm showing you. But all the sockets, right, all of them say on them snap-on, right? They all say snap-on on the sockets, not on the ratchet, but on the socket. None of them have got a size. They've got whatever the hell, something USA, Timida or something USA on the other side of the socket. They've got a hole in the socket, but they're glued on. You can't take the sockets off. I've tried with everything. I've tried pliers, mole grips, a vise. The only thing I haven't tried is heating it up, because I don't know, I didn't want to damage the ratchet. There might be it might damage the mechanism, I don't know. But the ratchets work fine. But what would the point of it be? Why would they have? And they're all the same. They're all exactly the same, identical. All no size on the socket, and they're all glued on. So you lot tell me. And my only thing is that they must be some sort of specialty ratchet for some machine or something somewhere. I don't know where these came from. Obviously someone's given them to me at some point in a box, I just don't remember. And they're obviously from a machine that takes one size for a specific thing on this machine. I don't know whether it's something in a factory or something somewhere. And it just takes one size, so they do a ratchet with a glued on socket made by Snap-on, and it's just used for that one purpose. That's the only thing I can think of to have. It's alright having one that's glued on, and you think, well, someone's glued a socket to a ratchet, that's weird. And you can actually see the glue. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but you can actually see the glue in the crack. You can actually see the glue, and in there you can see the glue gluing it on. Why they would, I don't know. If I was to heat it up, I'd better melt the glue and get it off, or use some sort of adhesive remover. I know that, you lot are shouting at me, just do that. But I want to know the purpose. Why would there be a whole set, all exactly the same, of ratchets with glued on sockets? I don't know. Anyway, let's get this other toolbox on the floor and have a look to see what's in it. And I'll tell you now, my box of... Oh, I've got another one. I've got another one, look. Another one exactly the same. My tub of nuts and bolts and springs and everything that I've been getting out of these toolboxes is full up. I've got my coffee jars full up with nuts and bolts, all full up. I've got nowhere to put any more nuts and bolts. I did in the other video, I know I poured some in the scrap bin to go and take down the scrap yard, but I did go through the bin and take out a load of bolts and things because I couldn't bear to throw them away. They're in another box just over there. I'm literally going to have nuts and bolts for years. I'm never going to use any of them, I can guarantee it. They're going to be sitting there and I'm going to be 80 years old going, I'll use them one day. One day they'll come in handy. Anyway, this one's just going to be a quick one. I'm not going to go slow through this one because I'm sure you lot have all had enough. But then again, if you've come back to what's inside the old toolbox video, you're obviously liking them. So, oh bloody hell, this is good already. Look at that. That's a lovely old knife. That's a massive shame. That's a massive shame that that's all like that. The wood has gone. I may be able to revive it. I don't know if I'll be able to revive that. But that's a brilliant old knife. That's proper rusted. Oh, I'm over the moon with that already. Put that over there. So we've just got a couple of little screwdriver things. We've got a load of Allen keys as usual. We'll take all them out. Screwdriver bits. We'll keep them. That looks like a nice thing. Let's add it though. That's a nice sort of socket drive thingamajig, whatever you call it, but it's rounded off at the ends. Don't know whether you can see that. But it's rounded. So let's add it. It's no good. It won't grip. It won't grip. A load more Allen keys, look. We'll take all the Allen keys out. If it's all the tools I'll take out now. I'll tell you what though, this must be the best looking toolbox that we've had in this little series, because all the other ones have been rusty, haven't they? This one, look, even in here, there's a bit of rust, but it's not major. This one must have been, oh, is that an air fitting? Oh, I think that's a random sort of air fitting. This one must have been in the dry. And all the other ones must have been in the wet, I suppose. They must have had water pouring in them. The terminal. More Allen keys. Oh look, another little knife. This one's not as rusty. I really wish that that wooden one wasn't so bad. Oh look, it's got a little point on it. That's alright. Ah, the blade's been snapped on the knife. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? How am I going to get that out? Has it though? Or is it? Oh no. Oh yeah, it has. Yeah, the blade's been snapped. Yeah. That's a shame. That's like a nice little knife. We all love a pocket knife, don't we, eh? A set of, they've obviously got a specific purpose. What the purpose is, I don't know. Circlip pliers, maybe? No idea. But I'll keep them. Jubilee clips, we'll keep them. We'll keep all the Jubilee clips, they always come in handy. Loads of nuts and bolts, a spring there. That's a dipstick. A fuse. Oh, that reminds me, I had in one of the other toolboxes there was a little packet. I don't know what I've done with them. I was trying to find them to show you. I thought that they were like sealed seat driver things, or bearing driver, whatever you want to call them, to tap seals on bearings and things. But someone said in one of the comments that they're probably just, well, they said core plugs, but here in England we call them frost plugs, and they go on an engine. They go in an engine to, and if the water freezes, it pushes them out to save the block cracking. Now that I look at them now, that person's right. They're definitely frost plugs. They're not anything to do with any seals. So I can't find them now. I was trying to find them earlier on to show you, look, what I meant, but I couldn't. Nice pair of them ones are circlip pliers, I think, them ones. What have we got here? Oh, there's a nice punch, but it's gone a bit mouldy. Got a spanner. I wonder if we're going to find any more strap-on Williams Super Slim spanner. Nice set of pliers. They're not rusted up. They're a nice set of pliers, in. God, I like a nice set of pliers. These ones, I thought they'd been snapped then. Oh, they have been snapped. Have they been snapped? I can't tell. I reckon that they were long nose pliers at one point, and they've since been snapped off. They might not have been, but I reckon that's definitely what that's definitely what's happened to them. threaded wood, a little thing with a bolt on the end of it. There's a light bulb, paintbrush, a condenser. It looks like a condenser anyway. Nice. I don't know what that is, just the end of something or another. Right, let's see. I oiled this one up as well because I couldn't open it the other day. That's nice and free now. Oh, goodies. Look at the goodies. Light bulbs. Mouldy light bulbs. That light bulb's gone mouldy on the end, on the contact. Has it gone mouldy on the contact? Look. Oh dear. It quite stinks. Or something stinks in there anyway. Not like an unpleasant stink, just like a damp stink, you know. 12 volt, 21 watt, auto bulb. So there's obviously an indicator bulb or something. Yeah. Oh, it don't look very good though. Cool. That is an old bulb. That is an old bulb. Look at that. Oh! I can't show you. Look at that. Oh, where are you? There you are. That is a very old bulb. And the way that it is, can you see the filaments moving? I don't know if that's any good or not. Oh! I'm going to have to go and get a chair. Bear with me a minute. Oh, there we go. Got myself a chair. Alright, another bulb. That's a bit more of a normal bulb, that one. 19p. That one there would have cost 19p back whenever it was bought. It rivals the one we found last time. That cost 13p. That's an empty box. Yeah, we found a couple of bulbs last time. They cost 13p. But this one, these ones cost 19p. That's a good bulb. Always keep good bulbs, you know. Especially when you've got classic car like I do. Well, that ain't a car, is it? It's a Talbot van as such. There you go. Shell auto bulb. This was 10p. If it'll have a bloody focus. Back in the day, 10p for a bulb. Do you know how much a headlight bulb is nowadays in 2022? I had to buy one the other day. Have you had a guess? For one headlight bulb? No? £13. Just for an ordinary halogen bulb. Not anything special. £13 in the local auto shop. There's some fuses. Probably will keep them. Paintbrush. Little plunger. That might come in handy. Little plunger thing. What else we got? Got spanner. Bedford spanner. What's this one? Bedford. Super slim. Bedford and super slim spanners. Another spanner. Another spanner. This one is an old spanner, this one. I can't read what that one says. Another super slim spanner. We've got loads and loads of spanners. We've got here a couple of sockets. A couple of old sockets. That one's got a spider web inside it. That might go on that ratchet. Can't see what make they are, but it's got a couple of old small little sockets and a... Oh, do you know what the point of that would be? That thing. Keep that there. Don't know what that is. That's something bizarre. Oh look, we've got a load more sockets. That's good, isn't it? I was thinking to myself, I was thinking to myself, I could do with some sockets to put on this little ratchet. Well, that one won't fit. That one's rusted so much that it's not got an inside of it anymore. It's literally rusted away. That's no good. I'll have to put that in the bin. Yeah. So now I've got a few little sockets. Oh, that won't go on the snap-on ratchet. What the? It's like a double-ended socket, that one. Look, it's got your double end. I don't know what the point of that one would be. I've never seen one like that before. Again, you're probably all going to shout at me, you call yourself a mechanic? Nice little sockets, I'll keep them. Got on that little snap-on ratchet. I don't know what that is. It's like a little pick. That's a nice little pick there for something or another. I'll keep that, that'll come in handy. Another, oh, I don't know what that is. Broken. Another socket. Probably go on that ratchet. Another one. Yeah, another little socket that will go on the ratchet. And yeah, another one of these. I've got literally, these are coming out my ears right now. I've got millions of these. Why anybody would want them? I don't like them. I despise these pretty much. Well, I say despise. Despise is a very strong word, but don't like them. A bag of plastic things. They'll go in the bin. Got some bulbs. That's got a good filament. 12 volt, 5 watt. This one, oh, that one's blown. That one has blown, ladies and gentlemen. That one's not any good. A bike spanner, that'll come in handy. I was saying in the other video, I call these bike spanners. They're probably not even bike spanners. That's just what I call them. You call things what your elders call things, don't you? And Dad always called them bike spanners, so that's what I call them. There's a little pack of clips for a mini headlamp clip. So I take it that means that these were for a mini at some point, mini headlamp clip. Unless that means that they're just mini clips and not for minis, but I'm assuming they're probably for minis. And then we got Unipart contact set. So we've got a set of contacts there for a set of points on for some car or another. Made in the UK. That's very nice to see. Made in the UK. I won't keep the mini headlamp clips, but I'll keep the contacts. A nice big long Allen key. That'll always come in handy. That looks like, well, I think that's definitely been bent. But that'll probably do for suspension on shock absorbers or something on a bike. And what's it? Double-ended sockets. Are they something that I would use though? Not really. But am I going to have to keep them? Yes, because I can't bear to throw that away. I mean, it's a tool, isn't it, at the end of the day? Again, more of these. These are... oh, another bike spanner. Another bike spanner. These bloody things are literally coming out of my ears. I've got... out of these toolboxes, I've pulled so many of these. I just can't see the point in them. I've got some anyway. I've had them for years. Other ones, you know, newer ones. And I just can't see the point in these. Why anybody would want these? Why can't you just use a normal socket or a normal spanner? Why do you have to have these silly things what you put the bar through? I just don't know. They've obviously got their purpose because people love to use them. Farmers in particular. Farmers seem to love them. But I don't see the point, personally. But I've got to keep them because they're a tool and I can't bear to throw any tool away. So they've got to be kept. But there we go. We've just got a load of nuts and bolts. I'm going to go through and keep some of the good sizes. Oh, we missed that. How did we miss that? Look. A nice little, oh, where are you? Nice little pen knife. With some nice little decorations either side. It's probably not even in focus, is it? I don't know if it's in focus or not. But yeah. Blade has been snapped. Yeah, whoever had these these knives love snapping blades, so that's not any good. Oh well, nice. I'll go through the nuts and bolts, springs and things, keep any of the good decent sizes, but I'm not going to be able to keep them all just because I've literally got nowhere to put them now. I've literally got jars and boxes full of nuts and bolts. Well, there we go, you lot. That's the end of the toolboxes. Done them all now, haven't got any more to do, so I hope you enjoyed them small series of toolboxes, what's inside, that kind of stuff. I like that sort of thing. That's what I like to watch. That's the reason why I thought I'd do it for you lot. Maybe one day, I want to, you know, worked as hard as I can possibly work, I might be able to buy like a farm or something with some barns, and we'll be able to go and say what's inside this old barn, and then we'll see what is inside them. But that's a long time in the future. Probably by the time I get to about afford a farm, all the farms will probably be demolished and replaced with massive flats and houses for all these posh people that like to buy new stuff. But there we go. I'll catch you later on. Thanks for watching. Enjoy life and look after yourself. And just remember, you only get one life. Make sure you enjoy it. Ciao for now, you lot. Take care.